Hello and welcome to my presentation on the LGBTQ theatre collection at the University of Ottawa. The University of Ottawa is the world's largest French-English university. It has over 40,000 students taking 450 programs in 10 faculties. Some of the key values are creating and sharing knowledge, promoting bilingualism and strengthening Francophone communities, practicing and promoting an ethic of service and civic responsibility. I really try to keep those values in mind when I was weeding and creating my acquisition list for this assignment, especially promoting the bilingualism in the Francophone communities. My subject, as I said, is LGBTQ theatre. So LGBTQ theatre is on the rise. Historically, it was only seen in gay-specific theatres, or it was done by women's theatre groups like Nightwood Theatre. So, to give you an idea what that means is a play would be written by someone in the gay community, it would be directed by someone in the gay community, the actors would be from the gay community, and so would the audience. So, it was a very small group of people that were involved in it. Now it's beginning to gain a lot more acceptance. Gay theatre is being shown at major theatres and art centres. And some of the plays are appearing during regular theatre festivals across Canada. To limit my subject, I decided to look at non-fiction items. So that means I was not looking at the plays themselves, but I was looking at biographies, histories, articles, reviews, anything surrounding those plays. So the current collection at the University of Ottawa consists of about 81 titles. The majority of the collection is from the United States, with only 11 resources from Canada and a few from the rest of the world. With Ottawa University being such a bilingual university, I was very surprised how few French titles were part of this collection, especially because you can take the theatre program in French or in English, so you should expect to have some French titles as well. The majority of the work was articles and reviews. So when I was looking at recommendations to add, I was really focused on adding French resources, Canadian subjects, biographies on some of the artists or directors, and trying to find some of the history of the LGBTQ theatre. I was able to find some of those. French resources were extremely hard for me to find. I have not been able to figure out if that's because there just are no French resources in that subject, or if I just was not using the right tools to find those resources. When I was looking at weeding, I was looking at eliminating any duplicates, eliminating any reviews of live performances if they were over 10 years. And the hardest one was eliminating material that perpetuated racist or sexual stereotypes. And that's because without reading every article, every resource from start to finish, it's very hard to determine what stereotypes are there. And with a topic like LGBTQ theatre, it's very likely that would slip in somewhere. So I did my best by looking at reviews and looking at abstracts about the pieces to try to avoid those stereotypes. I hope I have, but I'm not confident something wouldn't have slipped into the collection. So I didn't end up removing very much from my original collection from the University of Ottawa, and that's because the majority were articles that the university would have access through their journal lists already. And thank you very much for your time.